Bezos. So when you run a newspaper and you launch yourself to space, right? Jeff Bezos goes to space, and of course, Richard Branson goes to space, and you run a newspaper, you own the Washington Post, right? So you can control the Washington narrative. You're a billionaire media corporation. You can tell your newspaper exactly what you want it to say. So, everyone was mocking Jeff Bezos. I mean, all on social media. It was massively tone deaf, the way he thanked Amazon workers for paying for his trip to space while workers are peeing in bottles, right? That's what's happening at Amazon. You can't unionize. And so everyone friggin' signed a change.org petition to keep him in space and not return to Earth. So how does the Washington Post spin this? Well, here was their first story on Branson. Washington Post opinion. The billionaire space race benefits the rest of us. Really, it does. Written by Megan McArdle. Washington Post. Owned by Jeff Bezos. It really benefits the rest of us. How is this benefiting you guys? How is this benefiting you guys? Anyone tell me?
I mean, it made for good jokes and stuff on the day it happened, so it was entertainment, I guess.
Like, what? This is really benefiting us. Like, you and I get to laugh at Bezos, like, his blue big pecker aircraft going up, That's about it. So then another opinion piece just written yesterday in the Washington Post. I'm sure they really talked about how, millions of Americans are crushed right now with medical debt and all of the income inequality issues in the United States. Like, really, we should be applauding Bezos for launching himself into space on the backs of taxpayers while his Amazon workers are peeing in bottles? Here's how the Washington Post covered this story. Opinion. The billionaire space efforts may seem tone deaf, but they're important milestones. This is your mainstream media, folks, right here.
You know what this is the equivalent of? This is the equivalent of, let's say you have 1 million, let's just make it 2 million people. You've got 2 million people on this side of this fence that have no water, no food, and then sitting on the other side of the fence, you have Jeff Bezos with all the unlimited water he could drink, all the unlimited food that would feed all of those 2 million people, no problem, but he just sits there and laughs and looks across the fence drinking water and eating food. Like, that's exactly what's going on in this country. These people are living a completely different life than the rest of us, and they have no clue. They don't care. They're just enjoying their space travels and their weightlessness, while the rest of us carry the burden for them. Like, we're the ones carrying and giving them money. Jeff Bezos got $10 billion from us in tax incentives that could have come to us so that he could go to space and play. It's sick.
And pays nothing in taxes, while his workers, let's not forget about the workers, right? Let's not forget about the workers who try to unionize, try to have a better life for their family. And no, you can't unionize. We're going to continue to pay crap wages. We're going to continue to track you with our apps so that we know where you are. And we're going to fire you willy-nilly without actually doing anything, actually having a face-to-face conversation. That's Bezos.